Okay, so we have started the recording. I'm going to restart game in just 1 second. I'm going to map unpause. Ooh, if I can type unpause. If I can type unpause, that is. And here we go in towards the second map of this fantastic best of 3 series so far. The Procreators have just lost that first map on Inferno, which was the pick of the originals 11-8, and now they are here on Train, their map pick. And it's going to be a fast play in towards here from A main, and I wonder if they're going to be reading that. They do spot one out here towards the E-box position. This is going to be tense. It's going to be close. Down they go. Thwomp goes down first, and it's Crazy Sketchy left now in a 1 versus 2. The flashbang round towards the mid lines, but they're already down on the bomb site. The bomb is going down. Crazy Sketchy could catch out the planter. He sees that knee. Does he not see that knee? Is he going to go around the back lines? I'm not sure he has enough time for this, but he may catch out Big Papa, who's round on the rear here, but no, it won't matter because Big Papa shuts it down. Round 1 to the Procreators on their map pick. Now, may I add that the Procreators did just come out of a 2-0. I wouldn't say it was a stomping. It was a great game there on the Reigning Chumps, but they did look formidable. However, they've just lost against the originals. And they need to win this one if they want to take it to a third map. And they are going to be doing a double pop-top. They do seem to be going round. Thwompy playing up close to main. You can hear these steps. He's heard one drop. He's heard one drop. But is he looking the wrong way? He's going to be swinging in for it. He doesn't have any body armor as well. This was a forced buy in here. Crazy Sketchy with enough to have UMP and body armor. Oh, the flash actually survives. This is great here. But Big Papa is able to just keep that aim of the UMP fixed on Crazy Sketchy. Now, if you folks cast your mind back to the game we just saw on Inferno, the Procreators came out strong, and I can't be saying that that's going to decide the pace anymore because the originals brought it back last game. And I would think it was almost a 5-0 at one point, and they brought it back. So the originals, who are our current reigning champions, have fortitude, they have the strength. And look at this, you can see both of the Procreators moving down towards Ivy. As the other CT side gets set up, surely they're going to hear these steps. Surely they can hear these steps in the back line. Fling Makuta and Big Papa running on round. Crazy Sketchy slightly delayed on the look there. I think he's going to go around behind them. Thwomp Nose is coming here. The Molotov lands in lower. Oh no, are they going round to Con? Big Papa. Oh my goodness. I don't think he knows that Crazy's right behind him. Crazy might be going for a knife. That's ridiculous. They just split up too much. How could they not trade here? That's just so many shots in the back, so many kills in the back, and Crazy Sketchy, it's another kill in the back! What's going on? I don't know what I just saw in that round. Maybe if anyone could describe to me. Everyone was shooting each other in the back. I've never seen a round like it on Train Wingman in my life. Crazy Sketchy slow out of spawn. It looks like we're going to be seeing the T's doing a split. That's a flashbang over there in towards main. Fling Makuta to get a nice little peek there. And no one is going to be entertaining it just yet. Thwompy will be firing off bullets from his AUG. In goes the HE as well, but they need to be careful because Fling Makuta has revealed that there is an AWP there. The flashbang, oh no, does bounce straight back in towards main. Oh my goodness, is that Crazy Sketchy revealing himself? He knows there's an open main. He needs to be very, very careful with what he's doing. Thwomp is doing the exact right thing as well here, playing really close underneath Pop. And Papa, who has the bomb, is right beneath him. Right above him, apologies. There is a pop flash that he can do here, but I'm not sure that he knows it. And there's a pop flash that absolutely destroys anyone waiting here. Oh, the timing from Papa! Thwomp must be so mad! The timing! Crazy has been revealed. And Crazy, I think he wonders if that AWP is still over here. You cannot shoot accurately from a ladder. One hand is holding onto the ladder. You cannot aim a rifle with one hand. And there we go, 3-1 for the Procreators. Money not great now for this CT side as they decide what they're doing. They are going to force in Crazy with that MP7. UMP now out on Thwomp, as it looks like we're seeing a split again from the CTs. Looks like they're going to be holding connector, and another person controls this Ivy position here. Flash in from Big Papa again to support the peak from Fling Makuta. Thwomp is moving up close. Thwomp is moving up real close. Is he just going to swing in dry? He may catch Fling Makuta completely off balance here. In he goes, but Fling Makuta is patient. Cool, calm, and collected and holding the angle. That is exactly why you want good crosshair placement. And now he's looking down towards Heli. I think he has a vague idea of where Crazy is, but Crazy will in fact be elsewhere. Great kill there from Big Papa to make it 4-1. Who knows? Maybe we will see that third match. Maybe we're going to see Nuke. And may I say, the last time the Pro Creators and the Originals came together at the last LSG Wingman tournament, they did go the full way. And I think we did see Train, and we saw Inferno as well. And actually, we saw the Pro Creators lose Inferno as well. And it was in a devastating fashion. They went 10-0, and then they brought it back 10-9, and then they lost it. Look at Thwomp now being aggressive. Great flashbang in here, and he's just going to be waiting on the corner. Again, this is now another testament to Fling Makuta. Can he deal with a loitering no good? With an Asbo loitering around outside his shop, and he's just going to wait. And in comes Crazy Sketchy, who doesn't manage to capitalise on it. And there's Thwomp! Oh, he misses the flick, and he does manage to get himself an AWP. However, there's a smoke down. The bomb is able to go down, and there it goes. Big Papa planting the bomb. Oh, does he see those feet? Does he see those feet? Oh my goodness, Thwomp! Big Papa walked into it. 4-2. No defuse kit required. No body armor required. Great patience from Thwomp, who sits in a naughty boy spot.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Poised like a snake in the hole, but Fling Makuta with 7,000. Big Papa holding the big 10 Gs. It's not a problem. They're 2 rounds in front. This is their map, and they have all the money. However, Thwomp has a sniper rifle, and he's not playing con with it. It looks like he's actually swapped positions with Crazy Sketchy. Out goes a flashbang towards Ivy, and in comes a load of utility from that T side. Fling Makuta moving slowly in towards main, as Papa slowly creeps towards Ivy. The flashbang out there from main. It does force Thwomp off the angle, which means he missed that timing of the person crossing over there. The Molotov behind, he does watch his back, and the great swing in there. That is a shooting gallery if you get caught out there. And look at the information as well, may I add. The Crazy Sketchy's just walking around the back lines. They know that all of A main will be clear in a second as soon as Crazy Sketchy links back in, but Big Papa as well has also managed to lock in. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What is this aim? What is this aim? From both parties, big shake of the screen, a big slap of the wrist. It's a worrying thing. And I know the reigning champs must now be looking at themselves in a mirror, holding themselves up and thinking, how did we lose to this? What's just happened? We were the reigning champs, and now, did they lose to this? Maybe it was a bad start, and now they will have their time to shine against the Originals, and if they beat them there, they can go to the grand final and face the Pro Creators again for a second time tonight. Great flash in towards from T-Spawn, which enables that peek in from main. Oh, Thwomp just missing the timing there on the peak. Crazy Sketchy with a good support flashbang in, lands a little bit deep. Still just taking their time. Great flashbang in there from Dave, and it looks like Big Fling Makuta's going round on the back again. Fling Makuta, great kill down towards Big Papa. That's bombed down and towards A main as well. Fling Makuta working his way in through Ivy again, and I must say I'm not a fan of Ivy. It just takes a little too long to make anything happen, and Thwomp is now poised to watch the backlines here. So Fling Makuta can't go the backlines. He's only got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to find 2 kills. It's going to be so hard. Even if he kills 1, the other player's just going to disappear in play time, surely. Is he going to know that that player's up in heaven? Thwomp is just moving around in all the places he doesn't want him to be. It's so difficult. And he just needs to save.
Counter-terrorists win.
And a lesson told to leave Ivy well alone. 4-4. The Originals bleed time on that one and managed to bring it in. Papa's got enough money to bring himself an AK, and Fling, of course, does keep his saved over. So that was important that he kept his saved. Thwomp, though, still with that AWP. Good kills been posted up. Crazy on 3, Thwomp on 4. Fling on 3 and Papa on 7. Kill leader in this lobby right now. Thwomp poised in towards A main, and look at this, the utility as well over from Ivy, but it looks like both of our procreators will be moving in from Ivy, and Thwomp is moving in. Look at this, Thwomp is ready for it. There's utility that they can use. There's flashbangs and smokes and Molotovs that they can use to push Thwomp off this angle. Thwomp's going to peek back in here. He needs to be very careful. There's one, and he wonders if the second will be with him. Great push in, but Thwomp turns around on like a little Beyblade. Just does a 180, and it's a beautiful thing to see. 5-4, and I just wonder that the Procreators are not the duo we saw in the first game. That fear, that formidable powerhouse that they were showing on the first 2 maps is not there now. This is the last round of the half. Are they eco? No way. They're ecoing on the last round of the half. They've really lost touch. They've lost sense of where they are within the round. And I wonder if one of them's going to notice very shortly. Default smoke there. On towards Pop Dog. Crazy now moving, clearing out A main. They know that they can either be Pop Dog or in Ivy. And now we still here have both of our T's just waiting, poised, waiting to go down. Look how patient. They're waiting for a timing, waiting for someone to be aggro. And in comes the utility down towards Pop. They now know that one is in Pop. Thwomp has spotted one, moving out. Crazy Sketchy finds one, Crazy Sketchy finds 2. And I can't believe that they ecoed on the last round of that half. 6-4, quite rightly so there for the Originals on their CT half. The HUD has been switched back round. The Originals now on the T side, but this is a CT sided map, some people say, and Big Papa already with that Molotov. I'm sure he intends to throw that straight in towards A main, and with the delay buy we're seeing here from the Originals, it won't be needed. That is a great Molotov. Look at that, the rebound, and it lands straight in main. They can't even run out and sneak out on the left unless they want to sacrifice quite a bit of HP. Crazy, will he be throwing that enabling flashbang? The flashbang behind them, or is it a decoy? It's a decoy. Oh, they're going to run straight out without the flash, and there comes the delayed flash, but Thwomp doesn't need it to find the kills that he needs, and it's Fling Makuta doing the work. He has the body armor. He hasn't lost any HP yet, and Crazy and Thwomp are down to half. He doesn't have a kit, and Fling Makuta needs to do something that requires pace. And I know pace is something that Fling Makuta dreads. It's not something he finds comfortable doing, but if he pulls off something incredible here, it will be brilliant to watch. But Crazy is watching the right angle here. He's looking exactly in the right place. Fling Makuta, that's one. The second over towards the red train. Fling Makuta, there's the pace. This is what we needed. Fast checks, but he hasn't got any time. No time, and Thwomp has played this absolutely perfectly. He doesn't even need to peek it. He's got both kills. Well played to Fling Makuta, but sadly no time. 7-4. It's a dreadfully difficult bomb site train here. A very hard wingman map, and apologies I've plunged you into darkness there, but you can see that it's really hard, and there's multiple ways out onto this bomb site, and of course once you do get out, there are horrible little nooks and crannies, angles by behind the trains, on top of the trains you can get set up, but we are going to be seeing a fast play straight in down towards Pop Dog. One CT though is already in towards main. Fling Makuta gets decimated in the back, and Big Papa has a Mag 7. This is such a big open bomb site. I showed you an aerial view of what it looks like, but he may catch Crazy Sketchy here. He may catch Crazy Sketchy here, but it's not. It's Thwomp, apologies. Crazy Sketchy is moving around the other way. Thwomp locks it down. It's 8-4. They didn't quite think out their default, their setup, their defensive hold here on towards the bomb site. And what they needed to do was either get a smoke or a molly in towards Pop to really slow down that aggression straight out of Pop. And you will get caught out and blasted in your side if you are not watching that. But now they're forced into an eco look, which is going to put the Originals on 9 rounds if they secure this. That's going to be another round closer to being locked out of a 2-0 defeat. And they've just gone from a 2-0 victory over the reigning chumps to now on the bones of their backside. looking at a 2-0 defeat. Crazy Sketchy taking it slow. Thwomp also taking it slow. Down goes the flashbang in towards Drop in a second, but no one will be there to greet him. Oh, it's a little bit... I'm sure that flashbang was a little bit high and he sacrifices 5 HP. Good flash, nice and shallow out of the doorway. But again, no one's here. They're playing such passive angles. Thwomp trying to find someone. He does find one there on the bomb train, and now he knows where they both are. There goes Fling Makuta, and Big Papa now with an enemy coming up behind him. Look at this. Thwomp can just take his time because he knows Crazy Sketchy is on the rear. And it's Big Papa on his own. This is dire. This is really difficult. I wonder if they're trying to find where he's gone. I'm sure they're actually trying to find where he's gone. Oh, the timing! Big Papa's just found the timing in the gap in their strategy. This is madness. There's 15 seconds left to go. The pressure is all on Crazy Sketchy. All of a sudden, Big Papa has just grabbed the table by the legs and flipped it on its end. I can't believe it. There's no time to even plan. Big Papa is just an absolute massive play. It's all too much. Crazy Sketchy doesn't even know where to look. That is a prime example of never giving up. And I gave up. I was gone. I put down my bag. I had my coat on. I was off out of the door. And Big Papa with a P2K plays around. They just lost track of where he was. And what a play. Now we're seeing, oh, Thwomp, who was holding that angle, swings out there. The Krieg, the spray pattern on the Krieg is just horrendous. Crazy, who has now retrieved that Krieg. Oh, he's just spotted Dave down towards Ivy, and he's trying to just tap that. But Dave needs to watch out. Fling Makuta with that AWP. He knows the Big Papa's moving around behind him. What great awareness. Whether he was instructed by Thwomp or whether that was just pure game sense, it was brilliant to watch. And now Fling Makuta moving round in towards Con by the looks of things. As Crazy goes for a great plan. He's got the molly as well to put on the bomb. This is all in Crazy's court. But let's not forget that Fling only requires one shot with a weapon such as the AWP, and he also has a Molotov to return. Fling in a clutch again, and again what Fling needs to find is pace. He doesn't have a kit again, so he needs to be faster. The bomb, half of that time's already gone. He needs to be fast. There goes the Molotov. It's beautiful. He has no time to do it at all. That was brilliant execution there by Crazy Sketchy. Fantastic play. The AWP gets retrieved as well. The Originals really playing like a good duo right now. Crazy donning some good frags. Simon still with 10. His twin brother on 10. And Fling with 5. It's struggling. It's hard to get in. And they're going to eco here and let their opponents have match point. But I say let. Let's not forget that on the last eco, the Procreators won that round. Thwomp checking connector, then checking the buffers. They're not where he wants to be right now, and he needs to find where his opponents are. There's a player on top of the train. Easy shot there onto the torso, and it is now Crazy Sketchy holding the belt, making sure that he's supporting his teammate. Oh, Fling Makuta from behind. Oh, it's another eco round that's gone the way of the Procreators. What on earth? How are the Originals losing to Pistols again? And they played it well. They were playing together. Crazy had the right idea. He was right next to Thwomp, and Thwomp was looking down at the bomb site. But I think they just completely lost the fact that they had that little alleyway to their left open, and Fling Makuta took full advantage of it. And Big Papa moving close towards Drop as well. He is going to hear Thwomp if Thwomp comes down noisily, but he won't be. Oh, Big Papa will have a lot on his hands if they both push down in towards Pop here. There they go. There's the drop. He's on such an off angle. What an off angle! That's horrendous. And Thwomp must be thinking, why are you there? Why are you there? He trades up for an AK-47. He doesn't even need to play close to this. He can fall back to the bomb site. He is being very brave playing close. So at least he's not going up that ladder. And I think Crazy is being optimistic if he thinks Papa's going to look for that and make it a 1v1. And Crazy now thinking how he gets down. Oh, the timing. Well, he needs to be careful. He needs to be careful, but he's seen the feet. What is this? What is this? And how Papa doesn't get that kill? This is unbelievable. Crazy Sketchy retreating with the 4 points of health he has. He has to save with 20 seconds left to go. Now Papa could push if he's hungry, but he doesn't need to be. They don't have the best money. 12 seconds left to go, and look at this. Fling McCoot already holding the rear. There is nowhere that Crazy can go except have a shower and cool off and think about how they're going to try get match point on the board.
Counter-terrorists win.
One more round gives them match point. One more round gives them series point, which will make it 2-0. And this is going to be a tough ask here for the Originals. The money isn't great. They're eco now, and we need to make sure the Procreators don't have the same happen to them as to what happened before. In towards the come, the Galil, given over towards Thwomp. They're still just sorting themselves out here in the back of main. Oh, look at this. This is going to be an aggressive push now. Aggressive push by Fling Makuta, but Thwomp is watching it. They need to be careful, but Fling Makuta, nice swing, nice control, and now it's down to Crazy Sketchy on his own. Fling? Well, the crosshair placement, he's looking down at the gun rather than anyone else. He needs to be checking these corners. Here we go. Crazy Sketchy. Brilliant round there. The Procreators closing the gap. 8-9. And now the question comes in that this was a CT-sided map. And maybe that's where the Procreators felt more comfortable. Remember, this is the Procreators pick. This is where they should be feeling comfortable. And we're seeing an eco now from the Originals. This should level the score if all goes well. If all goes to textbook Counter-Strike. The default Molotov now expended by Big Papa here. Apologies again, I plunged you into darkness, in towards the wall. Backed up by the smoke, look at that. It makes it so difficult for the T's to decide what they're going to do. And they're just waiting so close, but Big Papa is literally on the other side of this. Is he going to... Oh no, oh no. Is he going to walk in? He's... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Crazy Sketchy got greedy trying to go for the knife and he has been punished! The karma for the greed! It was instant! And as soon as you try the knife, as soon as you lose that humility, is when you lose the round. And there, Big Papa, who very nearly made Fling Makuta have to carry hard through a 2 versus 1 with an AK carried over. It's 9-9 all of a sudden. Crazy. The glory, I know, the glory would have been beautiful if the knife kill had gone on, but Big Papa. You cannot stab a man who wanders as freely as Big Papa. He is the loiter king, the wonder man. Default utility again. Great flashbang, but the Molotovs are there and they can't do anything. Look at the timing on this HE as well. It lands right on Thwomp's feet and it does him for 52 points of damage. This is going to be really tough now as they swing round. And Papa's already in pop. This is going to be great for him. Papa's going to be great here as he finds one. Down goes the smoke. He's got the bomb on his side. He knows that he's down there. Fling has already checked that all of Ivy is clear. Now it's down to Crazy Sketchy to try and move down with this AWP. Fling needs to come back, but he needs to not do it too noisily because Crazy's just going to find out where he is. Otherwise... And oh, there it is. A nice easy kill there. A slight miss there from Fling Makuta, but Big Papa has the bomb. Fling Makuta needs to come and support that dropped bomb much faster. He did get the information peak that Ivy was clear, but he was nowhere near fast enough. And Crazy expending smokes. This is a bit worrying. And now he moves over to the bomb. With that utility, he lets everyone know where he is. And surely easy kill here for Big Papa in the back. There we go. That's match point from the Procreators. The Procreators, who were so many rounds behind, have become the first to reach map point. And we may be going to nuke. We may be going to nuke, which will be the final map of this best of 3 series. Of course, as you can see at the top right, Inferno was won by the Originals 11-8. This could be won 11-9 right now if the Procreators win it out. But of course, it goes to overtime if they can't. Default utility again stops the fast play, but one has moved out. Big Papa finds one. It's now down to Thwomp on his own to move quickly with this Galil AR. Papa's already moving back, but Thwomp is able to catch him. He needs to avoid this AWP, but Fling Makuta makes it 11-9, and we are going to the final map. We will see you on Nuke.